Hi, this is Raina. Thank you for joining me on my crochet channel. In this video we will make the pumpkin doily using the filet crochet technique. And with this project we will take the filet crochet technique to the next level. So I would recommend this for intermediate skill level. That's because we are not just crocheting the rows of the image, but we are actually shaping the image with the technique. And we do that with increasing and decreasing on almost each row. But as always, I invite the beginners also try this project and challenge yourself with new techniques and skills. And my pumpkin here measures, it's about 12 inches wide, and including the stem about 13 inches from top to bottom. I'm using Aunt Lydia's crochet thread size 10. This color is called Pumpkin, and one ball has 350 yards in it. One ball is enough. It is 100% cotton thread, and my crochet hook is size 1.75 millimeters. And let's get started. And the first row starts from here, from right to left. I'm going to make a arrow at the beginning of each row to show which direction we need to read the chart. And we have 4 solid blocks here, and it is 12 double crochets plus 1, so total 13 double crochets. For 13 double crochets, we're gonna make a foundation chain 13 chains plus 3 chains, and start with slip knot. And we'll make 16 chains. The last 3 chains are count as first double crochet, and that 4th chain counts as the base for that double crochet. So I need to go and double crochet now in the 5th chain, this one, and now we have 2 double crochets made. We need total 13, so make 11 more. Thirteen double crochets on first row. The second row we start with 3 solid blocks, then 4 open, finish with 3 solid. So that means we will increase in the beginning of row and also at the end of row. And to increase in the beginning of row, we first need to make the number of chains we need for 3 solid blocks, and that is 9 chains, and then plus 3 for that first double crochet stitch. 9 plus 3 chains, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now turn. We're going to make double crochets in a chain, and starting in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th chain from hook. So 2 double crochets made. We're gonna have 9 here, 7 more. And after 9 double crochets, we're going to make 1 more double crochet here in this stitch on previous row. Now we'll do 4 open blocks, chain 2, skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, double crochet in the next, chain 2, skip 2, 1, 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, and here I'm gonna double crochet in this turning chain. And now we have to increase at the end of row, and that part is a little more challenging than the beginning of row increase. So we also need here now 3 solid blocks. So after this double crochet we made here to finish that open block, we need to add 9 more double crochets. And how it works here is we're going to make triple crochet stitches. Yarn over twice, then insert hook in that same stitch where you did the last double crochet, and make triple crochet. 1, 2, 3. Next triple crochet, yarn over twice, and now each time we need to insert hook these loops, the bottom loops of that previous triple crochet, and then make triple crochet. Again, yarn over twice, find these bottom loops of the previous stitch, do the triple crochet. Let's see, so not counting this one, start counting the second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, make 3 more to have total 9. So I added 9 double crochets, and counting with this this one here, you see you have total of 10 double crochets. The third row we read from right to left. So we increase in the beginning, we'll make 4 solid blocks, then 10 open, and then finish with 1 solid. So we need 12 chains for 4 solid blocks, plus 3 for first double crochet. So chain 15. (11, 12, 13, 14, 15), and again count the 5th chain and make double crochet in it. Here you have 2 double crochets now. Need 10 more. And I have 12 double crochets here. I'm gonna make 1 more double crochet here in this first stitch on previous row. And now we can do our 10 open blocks, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet. And here chain 2 and just double crochet in the next stitch. And above solid blocks again, you chain 2, skip 2 and double crochet. And now to add 1 solid block to finish this row, we have to do 3 triple crochet stitches. Same way, yarn over twice. The first one, insert hook in the same stitch where you did the last double crochet. And second one, insert hook through these 2 bottom loops of that triple crochet you made. And third, the same. Row 4, read from left to right. We will increase in the beginning of row, make 5 solid blocks, then 12 open, 1 solid, 2 open, finish with increase at the end of row, 2 solid blocks. And for 5 solid blocks in the beginning of row, we chain 15 plus 3, so 18. 4. And again, double crochet in a 5th chain from hook, 3, 4, 5. And in each next chain, make 15 double crochets. 15 double crochets made, and now double crochet in that next stitch here on previous row stitch. And now 12 open blocks, chain 2, here skip 2 and double crochet, chain 2, and here just double crochet next stitch. After 12 open blocks, 1 solid block, so make 3 double crochets here, 2, 3. Now 2 open blocks, chain 2, skip 2, double crochet, and now 2 more double crochets at the end of row increase, so it means we need to make 6 triple crochets. Again, first one, insert hook in that same stitch as last double crochet, and the next ones insert hook through bottom loops here of the previous triple crochet. One, two, three, four, five. One more here. Three, four, five, six. Row 5, read from right to left, 2 solid blocks, then 4 open, 1 solid, 12 open, 1 solid, 4 open, 2 solids. To increase 2 solid blocks in the beginning row, chain 6 plus 3, so 9. 2, 4, 7, 8, 9. Double crochet in 5th chain from hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 4 more double crochets here. Now also double crochet in this first stitch, previous row. Now 4 open blocks. Here is the 1 solid block, so double crochet 1 in each next 3 stitches. And now 12 open blocks, same as in previous row. Next, 1 solid block, so make 3 double crochets. Next, 4 open blocks. And finish with 2 solid blocks. Again, you need to make 6 triple crochets. Row 6, read from left to right. Start with 1 solid block, 6 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 5 open, 1 solid. To increase 1 solid block in the beginning of row, we chain 3 plus 3, 6, 2, 4, 5, 6. Count 5th chain from hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, double crochet in it, double crochet in the next chain, have 3 double crochets here, and also now double crochet in a first stitch in previous row. Next is 6 open blocks. And finish with 1 solid block, so make 3 triple crochets. Row 7 from right to left, 1 solid block, 6 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 7 open, 1 solid. And increasing 1 solid block in the beginning of row, we chain 3 plus 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, double crochet in that 5th chain from hook, double crochet in the next chain, and double crochet in the next stitch. Now 6 open blocks, then 1 solid block, and now 13 open blocks, 1 solid block, and 7 open blocks, and increase 1 solid block at the end of row. Gonna make 3 triple crochets. Row 8 from the left, 1 solid, 8 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 7 open, and 1 solid. Increase 1 solid block in beginning of row, chain 6, 3, 4, 6, double crochet in the 5th chain from hook, double crochet in the next chain, and double crochet in the next stitch, make 8 open blocks, now 1 solid, then 13 open, next 1 solid, and 7 open, and again increase 1 solid block at the end of row, make 3 triple crochets, row 9 from the right. We don't increase in the beginning of row, we make solid block on top of the solid block previous row, 6 open blocks, 1 solid. Here is 14 open blocks, 1 solid, 8 open blocks, and we don't increase also at the end of row, we make solid block on top of the solid block on previous row. And this part is easy to make solid block without increasing. Start with 3 chains, turn, and just double crochet 1 in each next 3. And 6 open blocks. Next is 1 solid, and now 14 open blocks, here 1 solid, eight open blocks, and 1 solid block to finish the row. Again, just double crochet 1 in each 3. Row 10 from the left, again increasing in the beginning of row, 1 solid block, 10 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 7 open, and increasing at the end of row, 1 solid block. Increase 1 solid block, chain 6, double crochet in 5th chain, and in the next, and in the next stitch, and 10 open blocks. Now 1 solid, and 13 open blocks, one solid, and 7 open, and increase 1 solid block at the end of row. row 11 from the right. We don't increase in the beginning of row. Make 1 solid block, 7 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 10 open, and we end with 2 solid blocks, 1 on top of the one on previous row, and then 1 increase. And this one again, start with 3 chains, turn and double crochet in each next stitch. Then 7 open blocks, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 10 open, and finish the row with 2 solid blocks. First one, double crochet 3, 1 in each next stitch, and second one is increase, so 3 triple crochets. Row 12 from the left, increase 1 solid block in the beginning, 1 open block, 1 solid, 10 open, 1 solid, 13 open, 1 solid, 8 open, and 1 solid increase at the end of row. Increase 1 solid block, now open block, and solid block. Next 10 open blocks. Now 1 solid, and 13 open blocks, and next 1 solid, and then 8 open, and I increased 1 solid block at the end of row, made 3 triple crochets here. Row 13 from the right, 1 solid block on top of the solid block on previous row, 8 open blocks, 1 solid, 12 open, 1 solid, this is 11 open, 1 solid, 2 open, and increase 1 solid at the end of row. And now continue these rows the same way, 14 from the left, increasing in the beginning of row, 1 solid block, not increasing at the end, then 15 increasing again in the beginning, but not increasing at the end. And then 16 you increase in the beginning, also at the end, and then on 17 increase in the beginning. And then you see here on the left side, for several rows until 26 you don't increase, and then from 17 up here on right side you also don't increase. And once you're done with row 23 here, let's do the 24 again together. This is where we start to decrease the blocks. I finished 23 rows, so let's do the 24th together. From the left here, the beginning of row, we don't increase. Do the same one solid block here, 6 open, 1 solid. This is 15 open, 1 solid, then 8 open, 1 solid, 5 open, 1 solid, 1 open, 1 solid. I'm at the end of the row here. We do 1 solid block, 1 open, and last one is solid block. And we just don't work this last stitches here. This is how we decrease at the end of row. And now make rows 25, 26. Both of them don't have any increases or decreases. And then we'll continue with row 27. Row 27, from the right, we decrease both in the beginning of row and also at the end of row. To decrease in the beginning of row 1 block, I simply slip stitch in next 3 stitches here. So 1, 2, 3. And from here we start our first solid block of row 27, chain 3. Now 2 double crochets in chain space and 1 in the next stitch. Next is open block, and again solid block. Now continue until the end of row to decrease there. I did last 7 open blocks of this row, and it ends with 1 solid block. And again, here we just leave these stitches unworked. And we're done with this row. Row 28 from the left, no decreasing in the beginning or at the end of row. And then we'll do 29 again together. Row 29 from the right, we decrease 1 block in the beginning, then make 2 solid blocks, and then continue, and no decrease at the end of row. And again, to decrease in the beginning of row, we just slip stitch in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, chain 3. Now 2 solid blocks, so 2 double crochets in chain space, 1 in a stitch, and 3 more in 1 in each next stitch, and continue with open blocks. Row 30 from the left, decrease 1 in the beginning of row, make 1 solid block, continue with pattern, and end the row with 2 solid blocks, no decreases here. Decreasing again the beginning of row, 1 block, make 3 slip stitches, then 3 chains and 3 double crochets, and continue with open blocks. Now continue the pattern and make next 5 rows, 31 through 35, decreasing here in the beginning and at the end of rows as needed, and then starting row 36, the stem of the pumpkin. Let's do this one together until the end of the chart. And row 36 from the left, decrease 1 block in the beginning, make 1 solid block, then 7 open, 1 solid, 9 open, and then we'll make 3 solid, 3 open, 1 solid, 3 open, 1 solid. I did 7 open blocks here, 9 open blocks here, and next we'll do 3 solid blocks, so I have to do 9 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and now continue 3 open, 1 solid, 3 open, 1 solid. Row 37 from the right, decrease 1, then 3 solid, 1 open, 7 solid, 7 open, 1 solid, 7 open, and 1 solid. Start with decrease, so 3 slip stitches, 3 chains, and 3 solid blocks, so 9 double crochets. Next 1 open, and now 7 solid, so we can count, it's up to here, you can count 21 double crochets. And then continue 7 open, 1 solid, 7 open, 1 solid. And row 38 from the left, decrease 1 block in the beginning, then 1 solid, 7 open, 2 solid, 4 open, 7 solid, 2 open, and 1 solid. And after 4 open blocks here, now it's 7 solid blocks, so again we need to make 21 double crochets. and ending the row with 2 open blocks, and 1 solid block, 3 double crochets, and these last 2 blocks here, we just don't work them, and we're finished with this row. And row 39 from the right, 2 solid blocks, no increasing in the beginning, then 1 open, 6 solid, 1 open, 4 solid, 7 open, and then 2 solid. Start with 2 solid, chain 3, turn, and now 6 double crochets, one open, and now 6 solid, so count 18 double crochets, now 1 open, and 4 solid, so into these open blocks, count 12 double crochets. And I finished, I made 7 open blocks and then 2 solid blocks. And row 40 from the left, we need to decrease 2 in the beginning of the row, then make 2 solid, 6 open, 1 solid, 3 open, 7 solids. And that's the end of this row. And to decrease 2 blocks in the beginning of row, going to make 6 slip stitches, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 3, and now it's 2 solid blocks, double crochet 6. And I did my 7 solid blocks here. And now next row 41 from the right, it also starts with 7 solid blocks. So we're just going to make double crochets on top of these solid blocks here. And then you continue with 4 open blocks and finish with 6 solid blocks. So I did 4 open and then 6 solid blocks. And this row finished. Next row 42 from the left starts here. So that means we have to decrease 5 blocks. Then we'll do 5 solid blocks, 1 open, and 6 solid blocks. And to decrease 5 blocks, we'll need to slip stitch 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then chain 3, and now 5 solid blocks. Double crochet 15. And I did one open, and here 6 solid blocks to end this row. Now row 43 from the right here, only 5 solid blocks. So I turn, chain 3, and double crochet 15. Row 44 from the left, this is 6 solid blocks, so we have to increase again at the end of row. So I turn, chain 3, double crochet 1 in each next stitch, 15, and now increase the same way as we did before. For 1 solid block we need to do 3 triple crochets. Row 45 from the right, 5 solid blocks, just decrease at the end, meaning don't work in that last block. So I chain 3, turn, and double crochet 15. Row 46 from the left, no increasing or decreasing, just same 5 solid blocks. Row 47 from the right, 5 solid blocks, but we have to first increase in the beginning of row, then decrease at the end of row. And increase in the beginning of row, same way. Chain 6, double crochet in that 5th chain from hook, double crochet in the next chain, now I turn and double crochet in the next stitch, and now 4 more open blocks, so make 12 double crochets here. And after 12 double crochets here on this part, we're done. So we did total 5 blocks here. Row 48, 4 solid blocks, no increasing, decreasing in the beginning, decrease at the end. So just chain 3 and double crochet 12. And the very last row 49 from the right, just 2 solid blocks. First decrease, so 3 slip stitches, 3 chains, 6 double crochets, 4, 5 and 6, and we're finished. can cut off thread and fasten off. And here's how it looks after finishing. And next we definitely need to block it. So first weave in these ends. Then I'll make my piece all wet and then stretch it out on my blocking mats, attach with pins. And I like to use some spray starch to give it extra firm shape. And then let it dry completely. And here is my finished pumpkin doily, looking much better after the blocking. And I hope you have fun making your own. You will find written pattern on my blog. The link is in video description box below. Thank you so much for watching and happy crocheting.